We have the university registrar, Mr. Ali Hussein, Ali Badar Hussein. We have the director of works and maintenance, Dr. Victor Haruna. Then we have our director of Institute of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Dr. Ozioma Ikone. Then we have our director of finance, Mr. Julius Williams, the deputy dean of the College of Science and Engineering, Dr. Jata. Then we have our M&E of steel and also HOD mechanical engineering, Dr. Opana Sidi. Then the dean of the college, Professor Oshualali, HOD electrical engineering, Dr. Suleiman Kujagi, and the PA to the DC, Mr. Aiki. We also have our head of network, Mr. Keba. Salah, yes. And there's a director academic planning behind there.
Okay.
Yeah, the youngest person. Okay. Professor Gundi, Tefa Gundi.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Professor, you're amazing in terms of knowing your people. That's impressive.
So we really appreciate the support.
Okay.
Yeah, and the complex is in full use at the moment. We moved in on the 13th of October.
Last
year? Yeah, no, this year.
This year?
Yeah, from our old campus in Canopy.
I see.
Yeah, so we have our laboratories, the classrooms, and offices, all here. Yeah, and I can say that all our engineering students are housed in this building. Although it was meant for mechanical engineering initially, but we have the 3 engineering programs here running, in addition to the admin block here, which is also part of the mechanical. Yeah, so without saying, we have some challenges, especially the office accommodation.
Office accommodation for staff.
Because the whole of this building is just 1 out of 9.
Oh, I see.
From the master plan.
From the master plan.
Yeah.
So this is one of the 9.
Yeah, one of the 9. Yeah, so we expect to have building for electrical and electronics, civil engineering, admin block, hostel, student hostel, and other facilities. So we manage to be here, all of us, within one department or one faculty.
I see.
Yeah, so this is a big issue to us. Yeah, so we have the M&E officer. That is for the STEAM project. I'm sure he'll be able to add some things.
So how many students do you currently have?
In all, we have about 4,000 students for the university. But for the college, the student number is around 500.
500?
Yeah, for the college. That is for degree.
I see.
Programs.
And the number of staff that you have?
Staff number, registrar?
400. I see. So impressive. What was the cost of this?
It was around 2.25 million.
Oh.
But we had variations and also we had some
The dollars.
Yes.
Okay.
But altogether, the exact final amount was 257 as final amount.
I see that.
That includes the building and the
That's just for the building itself.
Oh,
But we
for the
have-
building.
Yeah, we have state-of-the-art equipment.
Okay.
That were invested here. Altogether, initially was 4.5 million for the equipment and the infrastructure.
Oh, okay.
And the whole project that built it up in terms of building capacity, infrastructure, equipment, is a whole idea $12 million.
$12 million.
As part of the Africa Higher Education Centers of Excellence.
Oh, Central Excellence.
Yes. But like he mentioned, it came at a time when the government was doing the higher education reforms. As we were discussing between Tiny Gambia, we had the Bank and Association of African Universities coming with this idea. So we were quick to index as the first phase. So together with the team here, we've worked out a second phase that looked at the other 8/9 that he mentioned.
Okay.
which is the second phase. I think Mr. Franklin, the Honorable Minister, shared the
Yes, he shared.
We've also shared the
Shared.
Ministry of
I
Finance.
almost fell off my chair.
Yes. So that represents the whole design and looks at the challenge you mentioned. I know at the bank we discussed in the East, this next phase is good. Notwithstanding, we are still looking at it as a possible standalone project, which is much more not easier, but at least it's more time conscious. But at the same time, because now we are having a higher demand. For instance, this year they had over 400. 500 applicants. They cannot enroll everyone because you don't have hostels and also the capacity. We under the project we've trained, I think, up to 11 were sent. Unfortunately, we lost one from there. But we've received almost 9 that are already on the ground. They are all trained at related engineering programs just to make sure the sustainability part. And we have a dispatch of 18 professors from Nigeria supporting us in teaching and learning and administration.
I see.
So I think for that we have a clear path already. All we need is the support from the bank so that we are able to scale this up. Because it serves as the centrum for all other TVET institutions. Whoever is trained at TVET, with a certificate and diploma, if you want vertical movement, this is where you go. So, I think it has a long-standing
It's only one.
impact. Yes, it's the only engineering university.
Oh, wow.
The first time that we are able to train engineers internally in the country.
In the Gambia.
Yes.
We just had the day the commissioning was happening was the first time we graduated homegrown engineers. So it was a double-sworded event, inaugurating the infrastructure, but also the first one.
And if I recall, I don't have the statistics, but there was a significant portion of that were ladies.
Oh, interesting.
Yes,
Yeah.
a significant portion.
That's true.
Interesting. Okay.
And as part of our problem, that is lecture room problem, the current year 2, we are accommodating them in the auditorium, which is meant for conferences and other things. And the year 1 student, we have to divide them. We have no space to put all
Everybody.
of them in here.
Okay.
So,
I see.
So that's a strong need for expansion.
yes.
Do you have foreign students as well?
We are trying to have, actually.
We
We are trying to increase the numbers.
Okay. Oh, this shows
But
a very
lack of
noble.
hostel accommodation is a big issue.
Yeah, and I think it's far from the residences. Yeah, but that's how the university is supposed to be. So that student can concentrate on their studies. But clearly, I have to thank you and to thank the government. I think this is a very noble idea of having the University of Science and Technology in the Gambia being the first one. I think we really want more of this from other countries because definitely we are just coming from the
Gambia Chamber.
Gambia Chamber of Commerce. Complaints is there is no skills in the Gambia. You know, I think your university will play a very significant role in terms of addressing that. And even when we're discussing about how can we bring manufacturing to Gambia? But I guess who's gonna build those plants? You know, it's definitely your graduates. So I really commend on that. Myself being a former lecturer, I feel very proud to see a university like this. So if you don't know, my very first career, I was a lecturer of economics, not science. Yes.
So what did you hate as then? What did you hate? I'm sure it was miking.
Yes.
Let me see.
that's the thing that I hated the most. You know? But the Bureau of Meeting, the higher the senior I went, the more assistant I got. So the marking was out of my way. You know? But in terms of coming and teaching to students, that's very interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. But I commend you for the work you're doing, and I think this is a model project for us. You know, just to tell you, Vice Chancellor, this I think this April this year, we sat down as a board and management of the bank, and clearly what came to our mind is we need to have a paradigm shift in how we educate our young generations. You know, in that meeting, I remember I gave them an example. I say, just imagine a university recruiting 6,000 students on political science. What are they going to do? You know, what are they going to do? And then the cry you are hearing from the market is all about skill mismatch. You know, so clearly we need to recalibrate our training to match with the skills of the moment and the skills of the market. I think that's exactly what we are doing. So I hope that Franklin is working on your second phase, getting this campus full and up and running. And possibly when I get back to the Gambia in a different capacity, I'll be happy to visit and see how much progress you have made. But again, Franklin might have told you, science and technology also fits very well into the broader agenda of the World Bank in terms of creating jobs. You know, because in some of the fields, the way we train students is for them to be employees. But if somebody has the skills in the fields that you are teaching, definitely can start his own company. And that's what we encourage our youth to go through, because these guys in finance don't have the capacity to employ everybody in the Gambia. Where we have the jobs is in the private sector. And we are talking about manufacturing here, we are talking about hotel constructions. Those are the people that will be doing it. So does the second phase has a human component, human capital component?
The second phase, we are just really at the inception stage.
Okay.
Fortunately, thank God now the ED is the one talking, so when I say give me money, the money will be there. The one gives me money. But
Yes.
Jokes aside, we really at the right stage.
Okay.
So even what Professor Minister sent, yes, it's a good, I mean, it may be very something we can't really accommodate completely, but we'll see opportunities on what we do.
Yes.
And then we want to be able to build on what we have achieved so far, so that we make it more functional as we go forward, but also make the university a lot more functional. So one of the things they're now calling it S-Innovate. So we're looking a lot at what opportunities for innovation we have in the work we'll do. How do we integrate these complexes or facilities into the entire university structure? And then how do we make them sustainable? So for example, some of the activities that you do here, how do we start thinking about commercializing some of the activities that we produce in some of these institutions? Because ultimately, that is what will feed into the sustainability of the program going forward. But this is, in a nutshell, I haven't even had a chance to discuss with I was still first struggling to make sure we have the resource. Then we now go to the points and the operations. What are the activities we're looking at? The one thing I can assure you, I think we are now on a very good path for. They are not calling it phase 2. For them, they prefer to call it S-Innovate. But it is really
as far as it's the same.
It's a follow-up phase of this.
We had this last week. We had a.
You had a chat with them,
meeting,
yes.
Okay.
It fits.
It fits very well. Okay. That is what I had asked them, because when the team asked me, I said before we even say anything, we have to fit into what we have already done.
Yes.
We can't put one elephant here, and then it doesn't help. Let's make sure these will move together. So I'm glad that it is.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, perhaps also as we're thinking about second phase, frankly, now there's a women component in it, in science and technology. Maybe you can reach out to BFI and see if there is any trust fund that you can complement whatever resources that we get from the bank. I think that's really very important. So that's one, and also maybe for my colleagues from the Ministry of Finance, can you think about co-financing this, maybe with the FDB?
Yeah,
If they're keen, because that's the direction of travel the bank wants to go, just to make sure we have a joint financing in a number of issues that we work on.
So before he comes in even, the team itself also is already exploring opportunities for collaboration with different development partners, but that does not stop the ministry from also engaging the other development partners.
Yes.
On the bank side, they are already making sure that they do that. The other element that is coming in is much more pronounced participation of the IFC, the International Finance Corporation. See a lot more focus on how do we align with private sector development. So how do we get private sector, not necessarily to say they are coming in to also do their activities, but whatever we are preparing or whatever we are delivering has got to have very positive implications for private sector development.
Thank you. I think for me, on a personal note, this thing was approved during our time. So for me,
it's one of your flagship projects.
It's one of our output that we contributed to. Both the first phase and the additional financing under the African Center of Excellence. So for me, definitely it's gratifying to be there. I think on the issue of collaboration, that's something positive, but I think, as Franklin said, considering the size of the envelope from the ADB, their envelopes are not large.
Oh, I see.
Compared to the bank.
To the bank,
like you look at like one disbursement from the bank is bigger than the entire portfolio for the country. So that's the thing. Yeah. But I think the IFC dimension, especially in looking at skills and the marketability aspect, will be very important. I think for me, the institution definitely have to be very agile in the sense that now we're talking about disruptive technologies. So I don't know how disruptive USET is, but in terms of artificial intelligence and robotics, these are things that are very, very important in everything that we do. I think those are things I definitely want to input so that management of the university, especially in design of their curriculum, they can focus on those elements to make sure that they integrate those things.
They remain relevant.
That's what I was to say. Even now, look at it, even in military warfare now.
It's all
about the infantry. It's all about what? AI, drone technology, robotics. These are things that are very much important because if you look at certain complex operations now, you need those kind of things, robotics to do those complex operations, medical equipment also. Because the university must be relevant to address the need of society. This is...
And this is where I think the relevance of this university is, because frankly speaking, some other fields are so stagnant and dominant. They don't change so often, but I think the field that you're in keeps changing day in, day out. So agility in terms of the curriculum, it's really, really important.
I had the opportunity to visit the Center of Excellence in Rwanda.
Yes.
So similar thing they're doing, but for them you also have this climate change component also built in, within their curriculum, which is very interesting. But for me, the engineering part with the AI components is something very interesting.
No, they have to do that, and I think there will be a plus to the whole idea of the government digitalizing the government services. When we met with the Ministry of Health, I wanted to tell them about data intelligence hub. I don't know that you know, this is something that the bank is trying to help countries make sure that they make data-driven decisions. So you have a dashboard in your office. You know where the ambulances are. You know where the drug delivery drones are, and you know the number, movement of people, so that you can trace like the diseases. That's needs a collaboration between the medical people, the technology people, and whatever profession that they have. So this is something that possibly, as the country is going to discuss its health compact, we may need to think about. It's called a health intelligence lab, something like that. It's more of artificial intelligence and the tech stuff.
It's not
I don't think we'll do justice.
Yes.
We don't have one thing hard. By the way, I'm the Monitoring Foundation officer for the State project.
Okay.
Lately in the project, almost on a daily basis, Mr. Funding is here with us. Sometimes we'll be here tonight.
Congrats.
Just he will pushing also. That was the day that I was with the Honorable Minister, and he said, if Mr. Funding is here, then what is that telling us?
You must be serious.
Interesting.
Right.
Interesting.
So sometimes we'll be out to 4 a.m. So
Yes.
we don't mind, since Secretary used to come every. So definitely we can. Thank you. Thank you very much for the encouragement, for push for the push for us. Thank you very much. And we're able to get to 99.9%.
Okay.
Actually, we were the best in that group.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the Centers of Excellence project.
Yes.
Yes.
Interesting.
Minister was recognized when he went, I think, to Ivory Coast or Ghana. I don't
Okay.
remember where the meeting
Ghana.
was.
Ghana.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Given where you are sitting as people in science and technology, what are the 3 messages you want me to take to the board as far as Gambia is concerned?
So
Apart from additional financing.
we can say that we have a very good start, and we are ready to utilize the support. At the moment, as part of our expansion, apart from new undergraduate program, we have a plan for postgraduate, through which we can take over our own students instead of allowing them to be dispersed into the world. We want to maintain the best brain among them, so that we have lecturers, future lecturers for the Gambia. Yeah. Any addition to my point, please?
Feel free.
I'll come in to add on to say that for the first time that the ministry is taking a dimension of strengthening inclusiveness in higher education. And it's something that also we are very much focusing on, to make sure that every interested Gambian and inspired Gambian could be able to make it here if we talk about sustainable development. And I think our sitting here today is a testimony of much more we can do if we have the wherewithal of it. So that's what we want, and we are ready for it, and we are not looking back to move.
Thank you.
Edie, thank you. Sorry, but let me just.
Yes.
Regarding my heart to hear about it, we can't wait. But that's a reinforcement of the entire philosophy of STEA that we have supported us in establishing.
Yes.
So the coming of AC Innovate is going to be very strong, complementary approach, right? So that will help, incentivize the process that we're trying to. So we're looking forward to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, I heard you saying that we should not say anything on additional financing.
He said apart from, because this guy brought it to my attention, the finance minister.
Yes, so looking at the growth, I think the first batch we were somewhere 30 students and we moved to 40 something. We moved to 80 something, then we moved to 100 and something. Now we are 200 to 300. In fact, this year the enrollment, we already shortlisted and we have to go back to sieve again because we had more than enough. So, and of course the spaces we have, we cannot accommodate all the students that we have. And then we're expecting more to come next cycle. So obviously, definitely expansion is something that we have to do. It's like everybody, although some people don't like us for this, that we teach because all the students that are going there are coming to us. But this is what we are seeing. Okay, the University of the country. Everybody want to go into engineering. So definitely we definitely have to expand. So the next phases will definitely be critical in terms of expansion. So,
I have one message for you, having at the university.
yes.
I joined this university when it was after 3 years of establishment.
Okay.
Now, there is a catch, and the catch is, I think for us here, let's take the quantity and quality simultaneously. The problem with this university that I started teaching, they first went for quantity, and then they say, oh, we'll fix quality later. But that was a catch, it was never fixed. Yeah, so this is my message to you. Let's take the quantity and quality together. Yes, so that's really, really important to maintain the reputation of this university. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes.
I think this is something that we are focusing on. Why we had law and order. Is that the requirements are so stiff.
Yes.
That we do not have. So people have to learn that, oh, we need that, then they have to go back and prepare themselves to come.
Yes.
So,
And clearly, for the fields that you are teaching, quality is very, very important. If you teach a political scientist, they say, oh, this is my view because I'm a socialist, or because I'm a capitalist. But science is a science, it's one way. You know, so let's make sure that we maintain that quality. It's very, very important. And I'm glad you are getting people from TVET, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's also where the World Bank wants to scale up more, rather than this tertiary education where you have a 10,000 student in sociology and they don't know what to do. You know, so
as part of the university's core mandate,
yes,
the public TVET, they are the only annexes the government have set up, have been run and managed by them. So they have regional annexes. Our policy as a ministry is at least to have one regional TVET center in every region. Not all we can go to districts, but you have them and all the center have been overseen by here. And very quickly, I think for this science and technology university, is we are using some sort of, when I had to talk about equality,
yes,
it brings me back to something that we always do. Yes. Because it always focuses on employability. That's the challenge this is about the youth point and the soil in terms of unemployment. Yes. So it is in the form of an embedded enterprise. So it's an entrepreneurial university. In terms of all the processes, they are not, that is why you have, for the first time, a directorate responsible for only innovation and enterprise. From the curriculum delivery for the support structures. And as part of those equipment that you want to purchase in the project is equipment for innovating, ideating, prototyping, and support. So the system is there, like you said, it's a gradual process. So they just moved in like 2 months ago, still trying to settle down in terms of setting up the equipment. I was just told that the contractor who brought the equipment will do the training and the installation, final touches on the installation. So the hopes are high. So if I were to give my 3 words, then it is skills, innovate, and business development. Because we've received a lot of demand from the private sector. When the innovation and entrepreneurship hub started, within 1 week they had up to 65 startups signing up for support. So that synergy in terms of academia and industry is within this university. And the good part is we have the Tibet, and that I know part of what is innovative is looking at building up on Tibet, linking it to STEAM, science and engineering. So in all of this, these professors are the ones that will bring in the practicalities and competencies. And for the quality part, is the way it is, the quality assurance framework of the Gambia is very strict, except when those who are supposed to enforce it do not enforce it. But it looks at quality of the grades, levels of the related competencies, training hours, the assessment of those methods are all like identified. And I think since it is a new university with all these support structures and having learned from the weaknesses of others, I think we shouldn't shy away from ensuring that we have the quality of support. So we've had that, and the students have gone through a very rigorous process. Because up to the first batch being graduated was graduated using the standards of so, but the current batches now you have are of the combination of a new annex curriculum that is embedded in it that have factored all the national content like the industry requirement that is of Gambian curriculum. And hopefully we expect by next year to have those graduates that have taken Gambian curriculum. That is a combination of embedded or engineering and enterprises. So it's within the A's impact. It was out of the Pacific Center, it was the center that happened there because we were so much telling the employees. And we never wanted to happen with people who graduate and who don't start.
Yes, the brown envelopes.
The lives of the
All right. No, that's very impressive, and we look forward to seeing what we call the unicorns coming from this university. You know, in the next 3-4 years, Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But definitely, I've taken note of this. I think as we are trying to reshape the approach that the World Bank is doing towards education, I think this is a perfect example of what it should be doing going forward. So thank you so much for these novel ideas, and I hope it will continue to support the economy and the people of Gambia to get where we want. Thank you.
So we take you for
Sure. That's the exciting part. Oh, Makere, interesting. That's good. In economics.
Tender for all public universities to apply. But we understand we have a policy of what we call a 65% turnaround. So whatever scholarship they have, 65% goes into engineering. But I understand now the agency that this is the US cohort, and they are left into uncertainty. So we will expedite. Those who will get in the open tender, when they apply for UTG and the College University, and also USET to apply. Those who get will be awarded. But it will not be like wherein it was just like a blanket. Yes. Now it's more of competitive and based on outstanding documentation. But notwithstanding, recently we launched what you call a student revolving loan scheme. You can get the loan scheme, and also you give in that your tuition will be paid, you concentrate on your studies. Anytime you get job, you pay. So we will expedite the process in addition to any other formula that you will share.
Yes, so that's nice. I actually started on that revolving fund.
Yes.
I just finished my payment last year.
Because apparently what used to happen is, we have the allocation, but the way the finance we give is, I don't want to go into that.
Yes.
you have it appropriated, but getting it becomes a problem. Right now, the finance director, anytime he sees me, takes opportunity to remind me. That's it. So we said, to sustain financing the student scholarship, the best is we separate it. Have level of excellence and have the revolving loan scheme, in addition to other philanthropic gestures that we have.
Perfect. So my one message to you, enjoy the journey. Okay? Make sure every day you come to class you enjoy it. One of my professors was telling me, he said, so which class of your degree do you want? Do you want a first class, second class, or third class? I said, I want a first class. You know, as a student, there's a tendency of saying, oh, I don't like this subject. I like this subject. There is a philosophy which says, make an uninteresting part into interesting form. Look at the big picture of your degree and what you want to achieve in life. That's what I want to leave with you. Okay?
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
He is the executive director,
Yes.
covering 22 countries, including the Gambia,
Yes.
on the board of the World Bank.
Yes.
Just for introduction.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much.
You have your best visitor.
And I wish you all the best. I hope that in 2, 3, 5 years to come, I'll be seeing you standing in international forums saying, oh, this is my 1 billion company. Okay? Okay, perfect. All the best.
It's quite amazing that when we start preaching, most of the universities do not have combination of
I see. I see. So, you know, usually I joke with my engineering colleagues to say, oh, yeah, because you're not practicing. You know?
Exactly. Like in Brooklyn, when I was dealing with the students, I told them, I've never seen it. Now here I am teaching you how to use it.
How to use it.
Yes, this is the opportunity that we have to definitely provide.
No, that's amazing. Is it complete?
For now, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, for now, yes. All this is matched with the curriculum. What the curriculum is. Yeah, although we have one listing 5 peak machines, they are computer controlled systems.
Oh, wow.
So you write program and you know what to do.
That's why we're interested.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think mechanical engineer.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you so much for the work you are doing. Yes, yes.
You can see the age. They're still willing to do.
And this is the wisdom. You know, there are some professions, as the older they become less relevant, but not professors.
We have land in Gambia. So I will give you land.
Okay.
You build for us. Okay. So I can give you that time.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. But thank you for the good work you are doing.
Still we have some space.
Some space over there.
So the scope.
Oh, I see. I see. Oh, okay. I see. One can we change direction? Because right now in my country, arts and business takes 70%. Then science and medical 30%. I say this is not sustainable. Let's switch. Do 70 science. We just need one manager for I don't know how many engineers. You know? But when you create many managers, what are they going to do?
See how concrete will behave at elevated temperature. You can want to see the way it will behave maybe during the cold period. Therefore, this is meant for that. And then we have about 2 of them. This is another one here.
Oh, this one here.
Yes, another one here. For curing cement, for curing concrete in the laboratory. This is a rotary mixer. Yeah. this is for laboratory. When we are doing experiment in the lab, we can mix here, and just like the way it is concrete.
Oh, I see.
And we have so many other ones. We can test asphalt here, bitumen, and we can test asphalt concrete. There's a machine there, we call it Marshall testing machine. That's what we use to determine stability, the flow,
Okay.
The president is
The president.
and the secretary general.
And the secretary.
And that's the secretary general.
The secretary general. Also a lady. Oh, congratulations. A very unique university, where ladies are in charge.
They are in control.
Oh, the vice chancellor is also a lady.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, we use this laboratory mostly for quality control and assurance for what's happening on the field. Yeah, and I know there are times that a project must have been completed and you want to test the quality. We have some equipment here that can determine the strength and some other properties. They are there.
So you take them to the field?
Yeah, we take them to the field. But just like we hide here now, we want to test the strength of this concrete, or maybe there is a fire outbreak and we want to know the serviceability of that particular building. So there we have some facilities there so that it's only them. Yeah, I think it's in the mechanical workshop.
Demo is disappeared now. This is very simple techniques. We have just shown him what to do, but I didn't see
At
him.
present, people go to Senegal to go and carry out steel test. All these
Our leader example is the Vice Chancellor, who we do look up to. And thank you all. Thank you to Mohan, Bank, and all the lecturers that have put you at this far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our is in mechanical, yes, in civil.
Wow.
Wow.
400 level.
They can build and cut.
This is amazing. You know, you spoke one language. I wish our director of gender would be here. When you said we break the barriers, that's exactly what we want this institution to do.
Yeah.
You know, and we need to inspire more, not only in Gambia but across Africa.
That's right.
You know, I don't think we'll get where we want to go
Your camera
by
is
the
perfect.
number of engineers that we have right now. We need more engineers. You know, that's a good problem to have. You know, when you have engineers, they compete in innovation, and that's how the country progresses. So I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
If there is one message that you want me to take to the board, what will that be?
Yes. What's the message?
Just one message.
To the World Bank.
Yes.
Wow, this is perfect.
Say, World Bank
Cannot.
is here.
Canon,
And then we'll be expecting more. Yeah.
Amen. Yes, they're saying in the Bible and the Quran, when you think, you ask for more.
Wow.
So understanding like the barriers we are having, it's not even only on the student, but even at the faculty. They have more mail.
Yeah.
So we develop the World Bank support and also the rice project. We develop a gender mainstream structure.
Oh, I see. For the center.
So it looks at admissions, retention, faculty development, leadership,
That's amazing.
ensuring that we are able to balance.
Yes,
Because we
yes.
look at the Gambian population, we have more females, but as you move on vertically, things drop and how to key that so that gender mainstream structure.
Yeah. No, we clearly need to do that. I usually give a very simple example. Just cooking. We all know the cooking, right? When it comes to household cooking, majority are female, right? Now we go to commercial level hotels. What else? You know? Exactly. So we really need to change that one. And I'm very pleased to see you aspiring to be engineers. And I'm sure some of you will remain here. You know, to make sure that we balance the gender among the teaching the faculty members.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yes, this is very, very, very impressive. Thank you so much. And keep leading your colleagues